Today we have Tobek with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah.
Quite an honor. So you were the fastest Malaysian at Ironman Langkawi last year. Yeah. And suddenly it seemed like everybody wanted to find out more about you because I don't think too many had heard about you before that.
Yeah.
How did that feel? Did it affect you in any way?
I think I feel indifferent, if I can say. Right? Yeah. Nothing much affected, but people do come to ask, how do I do it? So I'm gladly share with them. I give them my Strava link. So, so that's how it's done.
Yeah, that's okay. So you didn't affect you much, but you just noticed
more people are coming, and wife and kids are more understanding now that I a little bit more than I normally do.
Of course, I didn't know you before. I noticed like suddenly people started talking, oh, who's this Tobek guy? So definitely there was chatter behind your back. Yeah. All right, but how actually did you get into Ironman, like to begin with, and triathlon?
My first triathlon was back in 2016. And it was just to, like I would say, like to cross, what do you call the bucket list?
Yeah.
Funny story behind that is that I read a newspaper piece. There was this one guy, I think a fashion designer. What is his name? I can't remember his name. He said he did PD triathlon in 2012.
Oh.
It's like he's a fashion designer, nothing to do with sports, right? Yeah. I might be able to do it. So I did once in 2016. By then I already had a bike. I bought a triathlon bike, not a road bike. So I cannot be buying a bike and do one, right? I did one, so the rest is like continuing doing it until 2019. Then only I got a bit, I wouldn't say serious, but this friend of mine that I knew from the pool, I taught him how to swim. I taught him how to swim, and in return, he taught me how to ride.
Oh, okay.
So he said, I wanted to do Ironman. I say, do you need a training partner? So we sort of like rode together. And then until June or July, he asked me, hey, since you are training, why not you do it, right? I was like, okay, take it easy. I'm not going to be able to do it. Like you guys Ironman were crazy, right? At that time, feels crazy. Then I think in the end, I barged in, then I registered sometimes in August.
Okay.
Yeah. Then then, in July only I did my first 100K ride at that time in 2019.
Wow.
So after that, then I went into the first one. Yeah, that's how I got into it. I managed to do around 12 hours or something, 26. Then, am I good enough for maybe like 11? And that's how it started. Then the rest was just, I would say, history.
Yeah, 12:26 for your first is good.
It was good. I mean, it was like, wasn't expecting that, but I had it on my piece of paper, swimming 1:30, ride 6:30, marathon 5:30.
Yeah.
So and then it doesn't feel like, I wouldn't want to say that's so hard or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, but you felt like it was within you.
I was within me, exactly.
For this year's race, did you have any specific target in mind?
Yeah, I do, and I think I told a lot of people about it.
Okay.
So, because first time was 12. The second one, I thought the target was anything below 11, but I managed to like 11:01. So then came a new target, right? I didn't manage to achieve it. And then I said the third time I should at least like put it like a mission statement. Like, okay anything below 11. I take 10, 59, 59.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
And you did set a PB of 10:56.
Yes.
So I'm sure you're happy about that. You said
I did.
Yeah.
I was, still am again. Yeah.
Okay. Because this is like a trick question, but you know, I've also had good times, but I've been unhappy because I felt like, I could have done a bit more. So do you feel the same, or you feel
I'm still figuring out why I couldn't run the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
The run was, I think some close friends had came to me and say, I know you're not very happy with the time because basically 11:02 and 5:56, like not doing anything differently.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I thought I could. I think the training was also tailored towards running like a 3:50 or sub-4 marathon, but on that day I just couldn't. I didn't have the leg for it.
Yeah.
But I look at the watch. Okay, the low target was still there, but the long shot one, some other time maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, it's interesting. So you're happy, but you're not happy. But
yeah. But that's how life is, right? You don't get everything. But you work on it. Yeah.
Correct. All right. So you started already talking a little bit about training and how you had kind of tailored it. How much do you actually train?
Oh,
roughly?
Okay. I normally depends on the time of the year. Like this time after my big race, and then I try to maintain like maybe 8 to 10 hours a week. Then doing things that you like. Sometimes it can be like up to 16 when you're going for a bikepacking or something. Just doing something that you enjoy, right? Maybe like a long trail running or something, which I did a couple of years back. So other than that, if there's a race that I started to register, and then the past 1 month I start to like tailor for some race specific. But towards Ironman, I think I managed to get around 12 to 14, and the biggest one was 16.
Yeah.
So not that much, but I think there was some volume.
And do you have a coach, or you follow a training program, or you make?
No. I don't have a coach, but I have a schedule that I try as much as I can to get it done.
So it's yourself who decide what you do in those sessions.
Depending on how I feel, what needs to be done, then managing fatigue. So.
And do you have any training partners throughout this?
I do. Some I ride with our cycling club, with SPCC. They have been on Tuesday, Thursday. There's one group in Putrajaya called EZR. So they have always been vital, I think, to help me. That allows me to do what I want during the training sessions. So and I mostly run alone, but towards like a key race, I will always call up a couple of good friends. I think Fawaz is one of them.
Okay.
To do that key sessions. I think we rode together for a couple of our last rides together.
So you're not that
not
bitter competitors.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm competing with anyone anyway. So I don't think so. I think it helps both of us to have like someone of same goals and certain same where we are in terms of our capability. So I'm very happy for him that he managed to get faster than me, especially on the run.
Okay.
Happy for him, definitely.
And I know that you have a family. So how are you able to combine that? How do you keep your wife happy?
I think I have been delaying the retirement for. I thought this year would be the last one. Then there's NIS.
Yes.
But I think I'm gonna take it like slightly easier if I can.
Okay.
But I don't know if this is gonna be backfiring.
Well, you never know.
I never know. They've been accommodating and supportive, I would say. They are the biggest supporters that I have. Then they have to be happy first. If not, then the household and the training will all be affected. So, we don't want that.
Then throughout the year, so you said your first was 12:26. And then before that you did shorter.
Shorter. The most was half.
Anything you have felt or noticed that has helped you get faster? Any particular things you think you have done that has been successful for you?
Okay. I think if I can share, I think biking is still what you try to. I think I said this to everyone that came to me. I said you have to be like a solid on the bike. Then the run will come to you. Like sort of like the run. It will come. It will come.
All right.
And of course, there's the swim.
Yeah. Okay. Then coming into this race, you were the fastest one last year.
Okay. Yeah.
So, like I said, I know that in the community, a lot of people are very excited to see who will be the fastest Malaysian this year. Did you feel any of that? Like, did you feel any pressure or?
I think I said it out that I just want to achieve my target, right?
Yeah.
Being able to be at the finishing line before sunset. With anything starts with 10, and the rest would just be a bonus.
Okay.
I think that was how I came into the race. But of course, you try to do your best, right? You try to do your best on the swim from the get go.
Yeah.
So whatever happens, I just take it as long as it's 10.
Okay. All right. So just a little bit about the race. How did you feel before the swim start? I heard from someone near you that your heart rate was 125.
Understandably, with all the music and the clappings and all, then I was standing and I look at my watch. This is how you like 125 just by standing still. Then I sat.
Okay.
115. Not so bad. So I was. We were consumed by the atmosphere at that time. I think, but I think it's quite normal. It's quite normal. But it was like it does burn some calories, I believe.
All right. Well, you already mentioned that your main target was just to reach your timing.
My timing.
Whatever else happened. So when you learned that you were not the fastest Malaysian this year, how did you feel about that?
Nothing much really. I'm just very happy for both of them. Because we reached T1 together.
Okay.
And then we've actually ran together for the first 1 or 2 kilometers. And we started to talk to each other. That he asked. I remember the one question that he asked me: "Is it gonna be this hard or not? We are running at pace 4 now." And I specifically told him, "Whatever it is, this is gonna be your last run, and everything else has come to this. So if you feel that you can go, I think you should." Then he went.
Okay.
Leaving me like getting further until he's out of my sight.
All right. Well, that's a good sportsmanship from you.
I believe so. I hope so. I try to be a good sport.
Then this is a question I like to ask people because it's quite personal, but you're on the run. That's usually when it starts to hurt for everyone. Doesn't matter how fast you go. What is your coping mechanism? Like, what do you do when it starts to hurt and your whole body wants to stop? But you have to keep going. So
yeah, exactly what I told my competitor so-called at that time, that everything else has come to this. If you were to suffer, this is how that all the trainings have come to that moment of time. So you just have to get through it and get it done. Get it done. Just get it done. If you were to like slow down, like nursing it, then you might regret it later after the race. So just make sure that by the time you finish it, then I'm still unhappy, but doing what you think you can at that time, right? What the best of what you can do, I guess.
All right. So now that you have done Langkawi, you said this was your fourth time?
Fourth time.
And you PB'd. I mean, you're happy and happy with your PB. And you qualified for the World Champs in Nice next year. So obviously that will be your big thing. But apart from that, do you have any other like plans or thoughts about what you're going to do in the future, race-wise? You mentioned maybe you would like to race abroad. Any other?
In terms of, I think I would put Nice as an A race for me next year. So anything else would be whatever helps towards that goal. Nice has been known to have a crazy elevation. So I might be doing a couple of road races that involves climbing, not the normal road races, just to get better on the climb. And other than that, I think the rest would just be not as many races that I used to, but try to get better on each discipline.
All right.
Some long swim event or marathon, a couple of them next year. See how, building towards specific discipline and towards June or July, combining everything together.
All right.
That's a ideal plan. Let's see how it works.
and beyond next year, any thoughts about
taking it easy, I guess.
Okay, so you're not gonna chase time like
no, you can't chase this as I'm on the other side of the curve, I believe.
Okay.
So to get more improvement takes a lot more effort, I believe. You gotta find your limit, I guess.
All right.
I think I don't know if I found mine, but let's see. Keeping it open. Yeah.
All right. Well, it was really nice to talk to you, and thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
All the best with NIS next year and
thank you. Thank you very much.